Greetings, and welcome to another edition of the Dr. McNinja series. We're taking a break on today's show from discussing relationships, and because of the fact that bullying has become such a prevalent issue nowadays, this is a Dr. McNinja special show focusing primarily on bullying. I just want to cover a few facts and some stories that I found in my searches for today's show, as well as share some personal stuff as well. So bear with me. This is going to be one of my shorter shows because I don't plan on talking that long. All links will be included on the YouTube page for today's show. 11 facts about bullying from DoSomething.org. Number 1. Over 3.2 million students are victims of bullying each year. 1 in 4 teachers see nothing wrong with bullying and will only intervene 4% of the time. That is something that, in my opinion, is atrociously out of proportion, and they should be intervening at all times. 1 in 4 teachers should go down to all teachers should see everything wrong with bullying. Approximately 160,000 teens skip school each year because of every day because of bullying. 1 in 7 students in grades K through 12 are a bully, a victim, or a bully. Are either a bully or a victim of bullying. 56% of students have personally witnessed some type of bullying at school. Over 2/3 of students believe that schools respond poorly to bullying, with a high percentage of students that believe that adult help is infrequent and ineffective. Very much true. 71% of students report incidents of bullying as a problem at their school. 90% of 4th through 8th graders report being victims of bullying. 1 out of 10 students drop out of high school because of repeated bullying. Harassment and bullying have been linked to 75% of school shooting incidences, which, as we all know, has been most of the recent school shooting incidences. Physical bullying increases in elementary school, peaks in middle school, and declines in high school. Verbal abuse, on the other hand, remains constant. A 2009 survey found that 9 out of 10 LGBT youth reported being verbally harassed at the school in the past year because of sexual orientation. LGBT bullying is one of the most heinous and evil bullying incidents out there. That's not included in this, but that's a known fact. From MakeBeatsNotBeatdowns.org comes this fact. 1 out of 20 students have seen a student with a gun at school. 282,000 students are physically attacked in secondary schools each month. Those in lower grades reported being in twice as many fights as those in the higher grades. However, there is a lower rate of serious violent crimes in the elementary level than in the middle or high schools. Among students, homicide perpetrators are twice as likely as homicide victims to have been bullied by peers. 87% of students said shootings are motivated by a desire to get back at those who have hurt them. 86% of students said other kids picking on them, making fun of them, or bullying them causes teenagers to turn to lethal violence in their schools. 61% of students said students shoot others because they have been victims of physical abuse at home. 54% of students are witnessing So witnessing physical abuse at home can lead to violence in school. From stopbullying.org, here are some facts. This is stopbullying.gov. Facts about bullying. Bullying is being mean to another kid over and over again. And sorry if this sounds like it's written for a first grade level. It was. Bullying often includes teasing, talking about someone else, talking about hurting someone else, spreading rumors, leaving kids out on purpose, attacking someone by hitting them or yelling at them. Bullying does not always happen in person. Cyberbullying is a type of bullying that happens online or through text messages or emails. It includes posting rumors on sites like Facebook, sharing embarrassing pictures or videos, and making false profiles, or fake profiles or websites. Kids who are bullied feel like they are different, powerless, unpopular, alone. They have a hard time standing up for themselves. They think the kid who bullies them is more powerful than they are. Bullying can make them feel sad, lonely, or nervous, feel sick, have problems at school, and become bullies themselves against other kids. And so the cycle continues. Kids who bully others for many reasons because they want to copy their friends, think it will help them fit in, think they are better than the kid they are bullying. Bullying is never okay. Those who use bully to hurt people use power to hurt people. Power does not always mean bigger or stronger. Power can also mean popular or smart. Or the kid doing the bullying may know a secret about the kid being bullied. Okay, now as I mentioned earlier, yes, I was a victim of bullying when I was younger. Mainly because of the fact that, well, I was different. I wasn't beat up on, but I was harassed. I was called names. I was called retarded a few times because, well, let's face it, I was slightly slower than other people and sucked at most things. Didn't do well in sports and other things along that nature, but that's not really the point. Have I ever been a bully? No. There have been times... No, I have not been a bully. However, there have been times when I've been accused of bullying someone. However, those claims are always slightly more or less unfounded. But like I said, bullying is an astringent issue that must be dealt with. And as the resident dating doctor, as well as a counselor, I feel it is my advice to everyone out there watching that you must do something about this. Bullying must end. We cannot have any more bullying. We cannot see somebody like Adam Lanza go out and shoot an entire school because of his issues. Whether he was bullied or not is a different story. The point still remains, bullying must end. And so now I call on you, all my viewers out there. If you are bullied, if you are a bully, if you have witnessed it, end it. Seek help. It's not that hard. Go talk to a counselor, a pastor, something along those lines. There is a reason why I am working now so that I can go back to school to become a teacher or a counselor, so that I can help end bullying, help kids achieve their potential. That's the thing with kids today, is they don't feel appreciated. They don't feel like they're worth anything. They think that bullying or being in a gang that bullies people will help them. It will not. Ladies and gentlemen, bullying is about as bad as drug use was once way back. Now bullying is now the new drug. And it must be ended. Thank you very much. I'm Dr. McNinja. All links will be included on today's show. Thank you very much. And remember, do good stuff.